No, that's about right. Sorry. You can't go around more because the table's in the way, but, so that's about as good.
Even though I aim there.
Yeah, so I was gonna say you could you pivot around more, but the problem is you're constrained on how far you can, unless you're off the side of the table, you can't go any further because the table's in the way. That's fine. But generally I would just say relax more and just look at the incoming line of the ball and generally try to put your foot in line with the ball. So if it's coming this way, your right foot pretty much goes in back of the ball. That's a rough guide. So I'm just saying it's just, I don't know,
really
what you're doing is like.
It's like really, okay, I get told one thing.
Right.
Relax more.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's efficiency is the problem.
Because the side effect of that is, because right now I'm trying to train my feet.
Correct.
They're usually asleep. So if I try to relax, a lot of times I associate that with like not split stepping.
Yeah.
But if now that I'm doing this, okay, now it's being perceived as inefficient because again, it's like very spastic.
No, it literally is. You're doing in 2 and sometimes 3 movements what you essentially could do in 1. The effort to, like, if you need intensity, put the intensity on your first foot placement and then drive the hell out of the ball. So the intensity is not in bouncing around for the sake of bouncing around is not.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I get it.
say.
You can just do this all day, but if it's like counterproductive to you actually hitting the shot, then I don't know what to tell you because it's not. I don't perceive it's helping, and it's actually causing, to my perception, more misses than it's causing any kind of, like, I see your intensity when you hit the ball hard, but like, again, you're doing in 2 or 3 hops or movements, what you could just do in 1 and put all the intensity in how hard you hit the shot. So I don't understand how the extra movement, I've not seen any.
Yeah, it sounds like chicken or eggs. Okay, how do I get in position better?
Right.
So one.
Well, think about the RSM shot, right? The double pump 360.
Okay.
Like he had to do 2 steps to get over far enough to hit his forehand, right? But he's going from here all the way over to here in 2 steps and then hitting a thing. But if you look at almost every single example of this kind of shot, you tend to just see that their assessment on the minimum number of steps necessary to get to the position is pretty much on. And it's most of the time only 1. So where it's, and usually the establishment of the position is wherever the right foot tends to be. So like I just saw you there, he's like 1, boom, 1, boom. Even when you're off, which happens to everybody, 1, boom.
When do you see the next extra step?
When you go like this. So when I feed, you go like that.
Okay, so let's say.
Versus this.
So let's say it took me 3.
Right.
Am I still behind from the wall? Yes, or sometimes, yes.
I'm sorry, what's your
Am
question?
I still behind from the wall?
What do you mean behind? Like, is it late?
Am I in position? Sometimes no.
Yeah, it's a couple of things. Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not, because you still have to guess where to be, regardless of whether you're taking 1 step or 3. So you still have to stop somewhere and hit the ball.
So
The other factor is being in motion while you're trying to assess where the ball is and where to go, is especially when you're in the air, because you can't stop yourself once you're in the air. So you can't change direction or do anything.
So am I sometimes in the air while?
Yeah, on the second one.
What second?
Sometimes with the second hop, because you're doing either 2 or 3 hops, and so sometimes you're caught in the air on the second hop while you're positioning yourself. The ball isn't quite exactly where, like.
So if I've completed my bounces as the ball has bounce on my table,
Mhm.
is that fine? Like as long as I'm not in the air?
Oh, that's for you to resolve. If you are trying to satisfy both conditions, that's fine. I'm just saying I don't understand the benefit of it,
That's
so I
fine.
can't
don't
comment
need
on it.
to, like,
Yeah. I mean, if you're, yes, if you can get into your final position and hit the ball, then you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my perspective is just that it's more than is necessary.
Yeah, it's inefficient. Right.
Yeah, remember when the difference between, like, when you were looping to warm up and when I'm looping to warm up?
What
Like,
about it?
like, so I'm doing it, and I'm doing it for nearly the entire time without stopping. And then you're getting,
One more time, I didn't get it.
remember you were commenting on, cause I was looping, right? And I was, like, you were getting, like, tired in the middle of your session.
Okay.
And so I wasn't doing that, like I was just constantly looping almost the entire time.
Oh, right.
Right,
I'm inefficient, right?
yeah. Well, if the quality of your shot was high as a result of the extra energy you're putting in, I would say yes, but I don't see where your shot is any faster with the extra effort, or that you're more prepared for follow-up shots or anything, so. Finish the box. So this is a direct result of the hopping forward.
Right, it's extra.
Well, it's not extra, it's just not even the right mechanic. Well, from my perspective. So, let's see, typically,
Yeah, just do it in one step.
well, no, it's not to jump off of your right leg. Just push off while you make the stroke instead of jump forward. But this is typically where you just up the intensity level. So I'm just waiting for you to kick in and push hard.